them no quarter!
What's up, you guys? Mez here. Welcome to, well, dwarves. It looks like we finished the Elven campaign, and because we cannot get the defensive battle at Osgiliath to work, and honestly, we're not getting enough hashtag made it to the end. So I think people are losing interest in the campaign. Those hashtag make it to the ends is what lets me know that people are still interested in watching. And if they're not interested in watching, then they won't put hashtag made to the end. And so we want to show off some of the changes I've made to these good old dwarves. Namely Balin himself. We've done a campaign of the dwarves before, which I think we cut short. I can't remember why. But you can see here the amazing changes I've done to Balin. Now, they ain't perfect. I'm not no professional modeler, but I was just thinking, man, Brown Santa Claus is a sad, sorry excuse for someone who's been a company of the dwarves that took over Erebor and has access to some awesome armor, and then obviously once taken Moria back, has access to mithril armor, obviously being basically the High Lord of Khazad Dum. Let's just, this music is probably too loud. I don't know if it's too loud for you guys. I'm just going to drop it down to 20. You can hear me talking. This is just a preview, really, of what's coming. I'm just going to start the campaign after this video. I did a little test campaign up to about turn 66 to see kind of how the balance plays, because I adjust a lot of evil factions to be more challenging to the dwarves. Because obviously a 250 size unit, well, originally 250 size unit of Balin's Guard is pretty beastly, pretty awesome. These are obviously them upgraded once they get to Moria. They can upgrade their armor farther. Now they're all pretty uniform. They all have different colored beards. So some of the changes I made, let's start with Balin. So the axe he had before, I made it, in his retinue he has a two axes. So I basically said, alright, well he's using one in game, let's put them both together. Made some changes to the way it looks. Gave it kind of more of a instead of a wooden handle, it looks like it's more of a metal handle or iron handle. He has a shield now, because I think in the retinue he has a shield too. After this battle, we're going to go to the campaign map. I don't know why I did the battle first. I should have done the campaign map and talk about some of the things that are really interesting with the dwarves campaign map, and with Balin in particular, with how many hit points he has. I did some sort of crown. I took one of the blue dwarfs model has like this little crown that goes around the top of their head. So I took that model, took it off him, that dwarf, plopped it onto the helmet that I wanted Balin to use. And so it's not perfectly modeled. It's not perfect for sure, but it's a lot beats the brown dwarf. Now the back of Balin, we wanted him to stick out on the battlefield, and now my thoughts of this is that he's got a mithril cloak behind him that would prevent him from getting shot by arrows. And now if you guys know the lore, you'll know that he was shot with arrows when he was at the Mirror. Thought he saw visions of something, and so he went to the Mirror. I think that's what it's called. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Forgive me if that's it. And he got shot. I don't think he died there. I think he died in the mines, but that kind of led to his death. And so we're gonna be like, you know what? He's gonna have that to protect his back, and the whole point of the mithril cloak is to prevent him from getting shot by arrows in the back. And then he's got a shield. He's got his axe like thing that he uses to hold it. I can't remember what it's called. And so he's either like, he doesn't get any officers because he has so many hit points. He doesn't need any officers to protect him. He's leading his unit. The thing about the dwarves is each unit kind of leads itself, and they act uniformly. We're going to talk about all the changes here that we made. For Balin's Guard, the animation for the hammers that they had, it didn't seem like the hammers are actually connecting because the dwarves are so short. So I took the hammers of Gundabad, their hammer, and I put it on these guys, and it's still the one-handed animation. So when the orcs get hit by this hammer, it looks like they're getting like thrown. Like it looks like they're getting smashed in the face with this giant hammer, and it just looks way better. It looks so much cooler in combat. Especially when you get those shield wall pushes and you see these hammers start like flinging around above their heads as they're like smacking down the orcs with hammers. It's really cool to watch. It's really, I think that's the way it should be with dwarves anyway. From now on, these are really long. These are supposed to be two-handed hammers, but they're held like one-handed hammers. And looking at models, they are actually about the same size as one-handed swords. So I'm like, it really isn't that huge of a deal. So, ballistas, like the elves, we're going with the mangonels again. They're just so fun. I had so much fun with the elven campaign with mangonels and just the fireworks shows that they can have. And I threw on some hammer guard. And so they can keep fighting after they shoot their load. Pun intended. And it makes sense for dwarves because they have like the breweries as their religious conversion buildings. And so they're going to have these barrels. And so I'm like, it makes sense for them to have that instead of ballistae. So, Hithaglir Beast Hunters. Big changes here. They're crossbowmen. I didn't change the UI. I'm not really good at changing the UI, but I can model. Makes a lot of sense. The UI should be drastically easier. And so, here's what I did. Balin's Guard, when they're coming to Moria, they have really good armor, but everybody has like different armor, and it's like, oh, they all came from different places. And so I took what they had going with that, and I gave them the crossbows, and I believe I gave them just a one-handed axe as their just see the one axe there. They're nice looking axes, but it's just one-handed axe. They're meant to be staying in missile. It's meant to be shooting the whole time. The thing about dwarves, this is the reason I changed to crossbows. They don't have the animation where they notch the arrows, so it just looks so cheesy when you have dwarven archers and they don't notch arrows, and everybody else in the game does notch arrows. But with dwarven crossbowmen, it looks really cool. It looks like it makes sense. The animations all make sense. No changes to the reclaimers, other than that they're massive unit mod, and so they're big. Officers, no changes to the officers. Those guys are the same. Flag bearers, just gave them some armor. They still have some leather shoulder pads, so I didn't completely change them to be like full glitzed out armor. But just want them to look a little more uniform with the rest of the army because they kind of stood out as a sore thumb without this armor. Moving on. Oin, he gets the Khazad Dum Guardians, also a massive unit mod. General units now have sword and shield animations for the Dwarves of Khazad Dum instead of this awkward two-handed sword animation that they had, which was really weird to watch. Gave them a nice new shield. And so they have that. Had kind of a silverish crown. I think that was already there. I don't think I put that there. But yeah, just kind of move some models around so that they have that. Obviously, you can see the hammers of Gundabad. That hammer is one-handed, wielded one-handed by Balin's Guard. Zenith Guard looking good as always. Obviously, the General's unit is uniform. They all have black beards, I believe. Yeah, all black beards for generals and the Dwarven armies, which is totally fine by me, as far as I know. That's how it is. What else? I think that's it for that. We could go see Balin in battle. Let's go watch him fight. Watch these guys shoot.
Khazad, I'm a new.
Watch Balin fight too. This is just going to be quick. I just kind of want to go in and out with these. As you can see, it has the same trail as the Henny Dower do.
They're attacking us.
We wanted the missiles for dwarves to be very powerful because they don't have cavalry. Oh, they're having a hard time getting everything out, but we can stop the mangonels. You guys have seen plenty of mangonels in the woodland realm. They're shifting left, so we are going to shift left. And now they're turning back. And now we are going to stop these guys. Trying to fake us out. Axes are coming.
Keep up now. We're here, laddie. Khazad, I know. There's a battle coming. I know it.
Okay, we are gonna drop that.
Khazad, keep up now.
Definitely see Balin fighting here. We'll get
Our
staggered
men are
by,
winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
we need to help our guys. Let's come across. Beauty. Fighting Snagga and getting staggered, of course. They shoot. Yeah, orc hunters are shooting. They're trying to surround those guys. Shove them across. We need to go get these guys.
Khazad, we're ready here.
And then shoot these guys. Jump on. Oh, I love that, how they time it so that we shoot our own guys. Love it. Alright, you guys just cross the field. Definitely a poorly fought battle. But we're just doing a little demo. See Oin in action. He's got officers, so we probably won't see him in action. We can see his officers in action. Sons of the Fallen model right there. They have a very interesting animation set in that they can swing their spears and stab their spears, which is really cool. Now it's easy to find Balin. You just do this. You can instantly see his armor pop up. They backed off because they want the charge bonus. Let's see these guys fight. Now see how they have the one-handed axe?
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Beautiful looking unit. Man, I'm gonna have so much fun with the dwarves.
I'll stand by your side. March! Let's get going! Khazad! Forward!
Stuck in a charge lock. That's nice. You guys can shoot these guys. soul battle through. But we are, guys. We're going to finish it off.
Next guy going. Next guy going.
What you're going to see a lot of is infantry encirclement in this campaign. I should have fought, like, sweaty tryhard like I usually do. Look at how they run away.
Khazad Dum Modded.
I don't think you're going to reach him.
Ah, next guy going. There's a battle coming. I know it. Oh. Baruch Khazad. The enemy general lies
got the
dead.
gen.
Let the
Bye,
crows
bye,
have
bye.
his miserable bones, and let our swords have his men.
Oh, wow. There goes all the hammers or axes or
The
whatever.
enemy
it is you
army
threw.
flees the field.
All right, there's the
This is a clear victory.
You'll see a little better tactical use of his.
Glory
All right.
and honor.
First, let's talk about Balin and how I think he is potentially close to, if not as powerful as Sauron when he has the ring. So, with Balin, biography. Let's talk about hit points first. We got 8 here. You guys can read 8. 8 hit points. Dwarf, +2, so we got 10. So, no hit points there. Okay, let's talk about hit points here. Okay, we're scrolling down. I don't think anything else. Yeah, nothing else. No. Okay, Liberator, no effects. Okay, none of the other traits give him. So we got 10 just from him being Balin. Okay. Retinue. Get the retinue just right. We're looking pretty good here. Okay, so Balin's Battle Axe, cool. Little Authority Command. Marzable Mining Income, very good. High Lord, Mining Income again, yeah. It's good to keep Balin at home. If you're just going to camp at home, you can make a lot of money. Durin's Axe, pretty sweet. Sweet benefits. Alright, so let's talk about hit points again. We're up to 10 so far. Mithril Coin, +6. We're up to 16 hit points. Dwarven Shield, 18 hit points. Okay. Crown of Durin, nothing interesting for that. 10% mining income. Man, we're getting a lot of income from mining. Dwarven Helmet, +3. 23 hit points. Okay. 20 attack. Armor piercing. 43 defense. Gonna say that I want Sauron to get the ring so I can one-on-one him. Balin versus Sauron. Have at it. Like, I want to set up 1v1s with faction leaders versus Balin. And it's just, like, I just want to see it. Like, come on, man. A part of me doesn't want to do the massive unit mod for him just so I can see him fight in with his other troops more, but we took the officers away because we're like, he's just powerful enough to take multiple cavalry charges. Probably can, like, catch a catapult, like, rock and just throw it back. Like, super powerful. Other campaign things, massive unit mod. What did we change? Battalion system. So platoon versus battalion system. So the units you get in the beginning, aside from the laborers stay the same because all dwarven nations get the laborers. And so that's kind of just a given. The sentries. Okay, so the sentries are the same as your Legion Shield Guard. And so the sentries are just a 30 soldier version of it. Now when you upgrade your barracks, you get the Legion Shield Guard, which is a legion of it. It's like a big battalion. It's 253 total troops. This is 33, so it's a very slight fraction of that. So it's a platoon versus battalion. You start off the campaign with the platoons of dwarves, and you get up there to the full-on battalions, which, like, so Lord Oin, he's going to have one, and then you have the Reclaimers as one, and then Balin, he's going to have a battalion too, which I don't think you can ever retrain. I'm not sure if I had a retrain situated with that. And so just some of the features of the campaign. There's probably other things too, but I just wanted to make a video. I can't remember how long this is, some length, however long it is, to see some of the things that you can look forward to seeing in this campaign. Obviously, I'm going to start anew. You can see kind of the world maps up, so because I wanted to check and see what was going on down here, how the balance is like, because I really buffed a lot of the orc factions a bit. Obviously, you can see Isengard's taken Rohan. You can see up north that Angmar's is doing okay, which we have to buff them a lot. The Snow Orcs, we had to buff them a lot. And you know, I made some quality of life edits too. So just want to throw that out there, guys. I hope you are gonna enjoy the dwarves. I really do, because I put a lot of effort into the modeling. So I'm gonna play it regardless if you guys like it. If you guys like it, when I put the campaign videos out, leave a hashtag made it to the end, so that I know you enjoy the content. So if you don't enjoy the content, I'm not going to record it. I'm just going to play and enjoy the game. I'm going to enjoy the game regardless, because it's a freaking lot of fun. And this is what I'm going to play up until the release of the new DAC. I might switch. I don't know. I might just keep playing this. Who knows? Depends how much interest you guys have in what's going on in the campaign, if I'm recording it, or how much interest I have in it if I'm playing it by myself. But I want to shoot this video, guys, your way. DAC team, if you're watching, if you have any interest in the models I'm using, let me know. I'm sure you guys can put together something even better than what I got going on, though. And it's just all my personal preferences and ideas. You know, obviously this doesn't have, you guys be like, oh, well, Mez's got the best ideas for dwarves, because I know you guys did that dwarven overhaul a while back. You guys got your own ideas for how you want the dwarves to be in your mod, and that's totally fine. And I used your assets anyway, so you guys, like, I didn't make new textures or anything. Like, I just copied and pasted different models over and copied and pasted different textures over from one unit to the other. And so I wasn't an artist by any means for textures, and I didn't, like, re-landscape models. I just used other models and copied and pasted from one model to another, and just attached textures to what I thought looked okay, and went from there. So for me, fully armored, crowned Balin with a giant axe that he's using with one hand and just slashing away at guys is really cool. And I'm looking forward to putting, like, the unflinchable trait that you guys got coming up on your new DAC with this. But in any case, I'm going to stop rambling. I'll start recording gameplays of this campaign, have some fun with the dwarves. Hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, take it easy.